Hello and welcome back again to another episode. We are now on episode 6, chapter 6 of the Benjamin route. You all know the shindig. We have answered 2 correctly. We did well on this one, did bad on this one, did good on this one, and did good on that one. So let's keep this growing, get our heart up there. Maybe we'll actually get to the chance to get a heart-baked heart instead of a heart-breaked heart. And let's just jump right back in. Phew, another batch was done. I had been baking chocolate cookies with strawberry chips for hours now. The mayor wanted 4 batches of each pastry made. Who's going to eat this much? We were a bunch of foodies, and a lot of elves were going to flock in for the festival too. Well, as long as people were happy, and as long as I got my handsome payment, I guessed I could suffer a little. I can barely feel my feet. It was a sign I should take a break. This was a grueling day. I couldn't wait for the shop to be finally closed. The last 2 more hours. Let's see. I could check chocolate cookies off my list, as well as regular cookies with chocolate chips. I should get on making the cakes. Tomorrow would be a good time. Oh, I need to send Radley for more flour and cream. Again, I don't remember using this much of them. Let's hope I won't find some custom-made whoopee cushions filled with cream. I stretched my whole body and moaned as my spine cracked. Whoops, I think I need some stretching exercises. Later, though. I'm just too tired. Lazily, I put my arms on the table and buried my head in them. I'll close my eyes, just for 5 minutes. Kitty! I don't know who it is. Who dares to disturb my slumber? Who dares to disturb my slumber? I felt someone poking my arm. I opened my eyes strenuously, to be welcomed by Benjamin's face. Good, you are awake. He sighed with visible relief. I got heebie-jeebies just thinking you might be dead, and sacrificed to the pastry god. I will sacrifice you if you dare to wake me so roughly like that ever again. Besides, why would I even be sacrificed? Last time I checked, I wasn't made of sugar or anything sweet. Apologies. I was hesitant at first. You looked so peaceful. Please don't say that you were watching me in my sleep. And then I recalled I came here bearing a special present for you. Just now I've noticed he kept his hand behind his back, hiding something without a doubt. A present? He handed me a small package with a green ribbon. It was light and didn't make many sounds. Any sounds. Suspicious. Go on, open it. Benjamin beckoned me, barely containing his excitement. I'm not used to him showing this variety of emotions. All right, then. I put the parcel on the table and carefully untied the big ribbon. Oh my. What I took out of the wrapping turned out to be something akin to an apron. I think that's the case anyway. It was a semi-long apron ornamented with tiny gingerbread men. At least I think that's what they were, since they're making more like round stick figures. I giggled, thinking how cute they were. They are. But again, there are holes on holes, this time with additional stray threads here and there. I don't think this is an artistic touch to make it more trendy. No, dear. This is absolutely atrocious. I mean, I can see a slight improvement, since I could tell what clothing it was, but he didn't even bother making a twine for me to tie the apron on my back. Benjamin, you made this for me? Yes. As I have promised, your new, more presentable garments. Go and spread the word of my fashion genius, your sister. I am absolutely speechless. Your generosity knows no bounds. Crackers and chocolate dip. What have I gotten myself into? I'm not worthy enough to wear it. This apron is not safe for wearing. There's no way I could wear it. I'm not worthy enough to wear it. Benjamin, my dear friend, look at your gift, and then look back at me, and then again at the gift. Yes, just like that. Look at me again and tell me, am I worthy enough to wear this sacred clothing? See, you're indecisive. Then I couldn't possibly dream of deserving this knitted beauty, which is why I can't take it. I guess. His arm slumped and he pouted a little as he took the gift from me. Suddenly his eyes lit up again, cooking up some idea. Kitty, yes? Since I have an apron now, however small it is, well, we could cook together sometime. Huh? What I mean is, I wouldn't mind you showing me some recipes. I'm not a really good cook at all, so... Oh, wow. I didn't expect him to propose that at all. But you don't have a kitchen in your house, do you? Well, it's still in progress. A kitchen was actually the least of my concerns when I arrived. Okay, I will teach you how to bake and cook. After the festival, though. Roger that. But only if you're wearing this apron. He chuckled a little, agreeing with my requirement. At any rate, Ben... I shouldn't beat around the bush about my concerns, but should I really mention them? Is it my place to say I worry about someone whom I've known for only 6 days? He isn't the sort to laugh at me for my sincerity, and I wouldn't want to see him laying dead in some bushes because he was famished. Yeah, it would almost be like I assisted him to the oven. And who would buy food from some hardened criminal? Sharp thinking, Kit. I inhaled slowly and got myself ready. Remember how we talked about how you came to the village? Yes. He tilted his head slightly in puzzlement. Because there were some things that have been bugging me ever since. Have you been eating properly at all? Do you have a job? Visibly uncomfortable with the questions, he scratched his cheek carefully, choosing his answer. Well, I can't aver that I have square meals, but I'm getting by. I knew it. As for a job, I couldn't set aside any time to go and look for one. But please, those trivialities shouldn't bother you at all. I shall be fine, Kitty. That's not fine at all. I raised my voice, irked by his laid-back attitude. That's not fine at all. That's it. I will make you a full-course dinner tomorrow. Pastry God knows how long you've been getting by without one. Don't interrupt me, Marshmallow Dream Boy. Also, sadly, I can't hire you. Radley works as diligently as 5 employees would. However, as you can remember, there's one more pastry chef around. Carver. He's oozing that angry dwarfish aura, but he wouldn't turn down a helping hand. Especially in reaching high places, which is basically every cupboard he owns, if any. But, don't butt me, mister. I'm basically snarling at him, but I don't care. I need to convey all my worries right now. I will personally see to you being hired by that baby cake. Don't worry. We'll make a law-abiding citizen out of you. And that is eating and looking properly. Looking or working? Yeah, looking properly. Eh. Kitty. He put his hands on my shoulder and looked into my eyes, inquisitive and lost, yet gleeful. Don't worry about me. If I lived this long with no help, I can survive the rest of my life too. My blood boiled. But living is not about surviving alone. Do you want to spend the rest of your days in that rundown shack? Or maybe in some decent dwelling, being surrounded by friends and family? I wish I had any of those. Huh? What does he mean by that? Benjamin shook his head and chuckled, giving himself in. I will think about your suggestions. For now, I must bid you farewell. It's quite late. I don't want to impose on you any longer. Benjamin lingered there a moment, staring warmly at me with a tiny smile, showing his gratitude. He moved his hand from my shoulder and delicately caressed my cheek before leaving me all alone again. Caressed my cheek with his strong, warm man hands. Thank you for the cheek caress. Ugh. Deep tones. La 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 la. I should be the one making your heartbeat faster, not the other way around. Exactly. Hot ab man. Hot ab sheep man. You're getting her heart. As I was laying in bed, I thought about Benjamin. The phrase, don't judge book by its cover, fits him like a glove. He seems a little weird. There's no denying that. But underneath resides a very considerate and great guy. The more I think about how I'm fooling him into liking me to attain his heart, the more disgusted I feel. But I can't go back. I've already decided. And I explained my reasoning. He should understand, right? He might even laugh at this situation one day. Ben, I hope you'll understand. I will make it up to you. I fell asleep, imprinting the oath to my brain. Oh, look at that, guys. Again, we have given the correct answer. We're slowly making it this direction. We have 4 more chapters to at least get over halfway. It may be a difficult feat, but we will do it together. I promise. And to you all, I say good night again, and have a wonderful weekend. Good night, you guys.